Have you ever waited for something so eagerly only to be hit with an overwhelming delay? Um, well, Xiaomi's recent electric SUV, the YU7, is putting customers in that very situation. After an explosive start, they now face the agony of waiting. And before diving into the YU7's journey, let's quickly remind you to hit that subscribe button. And like the video if you want more updates like this. Now, let's get back to the story. When Xiaomi launched the YU7 on June 26th, the excitement was electric. Literally, within just 72 hours, over 300,000 orders poured in, pushing the company into a frenzy of production plans. To put it in perspective, that's more pre-orders than many legacy car brands sell in a year. And the hype was real, and it showed. However, reality soon set in. Despite the massive orders, only about 6,000 YU7s were shipped out in July. It's clear that Xiaomi's factories were not quite ready for the demand, leaving customers with one simple question: when will my U7 arrive? Xiaomi's first factory has the capacity to produce 150,000 units annually. And their second one, which was just finished in June, is still ramping up operations. Even with both factories working at full speed, it might not be enough to meet the overwhelming demand for the YU7 alone. It seems like they're in a bit of a bind. To add another twist to this story, Xiaomi also manufactures the popular SU7 sedan. Both models share the same production lines. And due to their high demand, the factories are essentially competing to meet two separate needs. In fact, in July alone, they shipped over 24,000 SU7 units. This means that the YU7 isn't the only game in town, and it's creating a unique problem for the company. Balancing the production of two highly sought-after models. Xiaomi had hoped the U7 would siphon some demand away from the SU7, but the numbers tell a different story. Only about 10% of potential SU7 buyers switched to the SUV, leaving Xiaomi with more orders than they can handle. Taka, again, instead of solving their production woes, they now face an even bigger challenge. The outcome, a 10-month waiting period for YU7 buyers. With the constant introduction of new tech and ever-changing government incentives, it feels like customers are always just on the brink of receiving an outdated model. What should have been an exciting delivery now feels like a distant dream for many. To manage the surge, Xiaomi has even started requesting prepayments, trying to identify the most committed customers and better manage their backlog. With a target of delivering 350,000 cars this year, they've shipped 150,000 by mid-2025, leaving them with a huge task ahead. To meet the remaining demand, they need to deliver more than 33,000 vehicles each month. A tall order for the newly ramped up second factory. So what's the moral of the story? Sometimes even success can come with its own set of headaches, especially when you're trying to produce a hit product on a global scale. It's a bit like ordering your favorite pizza only to realize it'll take 10 months for delivery at Meyer time. But with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.